Yeah, Goron, just make some fancy reactions to the stuff in case your internet craps out, please. Thank you.
Yes, okay. Oh, wow. Ooh, incredible. Oh.
OMG.
All right, cool. You're no longer needed here. Thanks. Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Hi everyone, my name is Iben, and welcome to a brand new episode of Saint Reginald Zoo. And with me, as always, I have the wonderful Wyatt Andrews and the amazing JustGoron.
Hey.
Hi.
Hi.
Bye.
If you can hear it in my voice, I think you can still hear it a little bit. It's better than this morning. I'm a little bit under the weather. I'm a bit ill, but yeah, we're gonna power through. So this episode might be a bit shorter than usual.
Yeah, Eben's so ill. He's the illest.
Even becomes the worst thing ever when he's sick.
Even sicker than his builds.
Even is a little bitch every time he's sick. So, anywho, I worked on 2 things and a third thing, and I also cleaned up a lot of other stuff. So I don't have that much to show because the cleaning up things are usually not the thing that you spend too much time
I
on.
love how we all had such amazing things to follow up Caesar's video with.
Hey, we've got good reasons. Tears of the Kingdom came out. Yeah, whatever. I am not okay. So yeah, I made this little beaver habitat, which I quite enjoy. And it's a continuation of the stream that is further down the line in
down the stream.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. My brain is not working at all.
I love how you did the fence. That's really cool.
I want to know what's holding up the mesh and the
It's
primary
gutters.
fence. Is it?
Gutter pieces, yeah.
Oh,
exactly.
I see it. It's the half moon shaped one.
Yeah, exactly. I'll go over there so that you can see the creek from a different side as well.
Yes, please.
I love how you opened this up. That was originally my intention, but I didn't know if that was we wanted that, so I closed it, and now you open it, and it's cool.
Yeah, thank you. So yeah, one of the things that I'm actually quite proud of is that I've used the beaver dam enrichment over here, and it actually works.
It works really well. Yeah.
That's really smart.
Yeah, but it works. They are able to use it, so from time to time they're actually just building things over here. Yeah, exactly.
Doing beaver stuff. I love the little roof on the thing.
Yeah.
On the backstage. Yes.
Thank you. Oh yeah. So the backstage is supposed to be like an old an old storage shed, and the thing that I wanted to include were these. These
the birds.
Yeah, the bird boxes.
Nice.
Because I don't know how much of a thing that is in American zoos, so my apologies if it's not American enough.
This is very much. I will say this is very much not a American type structure, but it's so well done that I don't care.
Yeah, we tend to. I wanted to do a sign as well with like, hey, this thing was added because it. Because there were tons of local birds that were nesting here, and they added this structure so that they would have multiple bird boxes for these birds. Yeah,
cool.
I'm quite happy with it. In the background of this, you can already see the little beaver burrow.
I love the little pots with sticks for them to grab. That's so cool.
Yeah, and it actually functions because there's a food bowl underneath. So from time to time, the beavers actually go over and it almost looks as if they are actually taking something from these branches, which is really, really cool.
That is super cool.
All right, let's continue. Let's continue a little bit faster.
We're on schedule here, Demon. Damn
We
it.
could look at,
damn it.
we could look at my build some more.
I'm so. Yes, okay, explore mode. Wow, I forgot for a second how this game worked.
You're doing great. You've been playing too much Zelda.
True. I'm known for these kind of things, but I really like the idea of having a gutter here that was being cleaned out. So
It is very cool.
Would the
and of course,
ladder be able to rest on the gutter like that? I feel like the gutter would snap.
Yeah.
I've seen that done in real life, so I think it's fine.
Ooh, I love this.
Ooh.
So yeah, this is a little storage shed, and if the beavers are here, it actually looks as if they're in a burrow.
That's cool.
That's a great technique, even. That's really brilliant.
Thank you. It's made using the stalactite signs from the Twilight pack. I never thought I was going to use them, but
they have a really nice shape for this.
Yeah, exactly. And one little nice detail that I like a lot is this basket is nailed down to the floor and to the ground, which is really, really cool.
I could picture like a bunch of little kids trying to sit down in it.
Yeah, exactly. So that was one of the first things that I thought about. Like, yeah, no, let's not break that. So yeah, let's take a look at this from the
I love the
other
door
side.
as well. That's really nice.
Thank you.
Oh, it's sliding. Very
It's
cool.
a sliding door, exactly. It's on wheels.
It's really cool.
Oh, thank you so much.
Really cool episode.
So yeah, this little beaver burrow is just a thing that kids can play in. That I guess we all know that's the thing that happens in zoos.
What?
Excuse
kids?
me. Yeah, kids in zoos. Yeah, that's a thing.
I prefer my zoos without kids.
Ew. I thought zoos were for like young adult men.
So yeah, I also really like this viewing area. For the longest time, they only watched the beavers from that area, which was not okay. But a Vista Point actually helped this time, so they now all watch it from there. And I also made a second exhibit, and that's right behind me.
Ooh.
Hey guys.
And
Hello,
these
Crane.
are. I'm completely blanking on what one.
Saurus
on what.
crane?
These are
No,
sandhill cranes.
Thank you. So yeah, this I started working on the fence and I clearly didn't finish it. Wow, well done, Iben. This fence was based on, I think it's SeaWorld Orlando, but it could be another one. They also had very low fences, which I really liked, because I went back and forth on this exhibit, thinking about whether I would wanted to do a covered roof or not. But in husbandry manuals, they talked about that it's best to keep it like 2.5 meters high, because it's the ideal mix between letting them fly, but not letting them fly too much, so that they would hurt themselves. And once I started doing 2.5 meters high, it didn't look nice. So
that explains some of the exhibits I've seen in real life. Actually, I didn't know it had to be that high. It's
yeah,
interesting. But yeah, you often see open top exhibits for cranes and stuff. So
yeah,
this
exactly.
is a lot
So
nicer.
I went for something. My idea would be that this would be a extremely old, like from in the very start of the zoo, rhino exhibit. We're like really start of the zoo. Yeah.
It's very much not like a crane specific exhibit. There's a lot of different stuff in here.
Because I wanted it to match with that building as well.
Yeah.
And then because and that's something we're going to talk about in a minute. There's going to be rhinos behind this exhibit, which we'll do in the future. But I really liked repurposing these kind of exhibits, and I did listen to what you guys said, and I used the mud puddles from Caesar.
Cool.
So
Ooh, nice.
I did the thing we said we were going to do. I also made these little bollards all over.
That's awesome. That like separates areas really nicely.
Yes. I also, that's one of the things that I also did. I changed some of the paths to make a better transition between, oh yes, this was something that was added on later, or this was recently changed. And I also made sure that there's always a nice transition. And I like the fact that they're actually using this spot because there's one little viewing area over here that just goes right in between the plants, which gives, there we go, which gives this little thing. And I hope if once we have the wolf exhibit over here, that this will give a nice cross viewing where you can see the wolves in the back.
Noted.
Yeah, and it might be really cool because if you have a wolf in the back and you see people walking here, it might look from a distance as if a wolf is stalking humans, which I really like, because that's for kids. Like, oh no, what's that wolf going to do?
All right.
Yeah, so that's the majority of what I did. I also straightened some of the fences over here, cleaned up a few things. But now we're going to take a look at a different part of the zoo because we have a big change or a big thing that we're going to do. Let me check really quickly. Yeah, it's your thing, Wyatt.
Oh no.
It's Wyatt had a...
Oh, I see. This is good, actually.
Yeah, Wyatt had a brilliant idea. I'm gonna zoom out a little bit. I'll put in the picture if I don't forget, because I'll edit this when I'm still ill. So hopefully this has a picture. Ding ding. Wyatt had a very cool reference. It was the Buffalo Zoo, I think?
Yes, in New York.
In New York, exactly, that had this really cool structure. And we were like, yeah, cool, this should be awesome for the monkey house. And then we did a short planning session, and originally it was going to be over here, and then it was going to be over there. But we since then decided that this is going to be the start of the old entrance. The old entrance will be over there. And we will get this amazing effect of the old primate building and the stairs. Originally the zoo had the same symmetry thing going on like Blijdorp, which is a zoo in the Netherlands, where we have this tower which basically forms a line between the two sides of the zoo. So you have a big building over here and a big building over here. And at a certain point in time, one of the architects added this, and the symmetry was lost. And that's fine. That happens in real life as well. But then I decided to add this here as well, a little seating area.
Would there be a restaurant by this?
Yeah.
Okay.
I simply didn't have the time to actually build something here as well.
Okay.
But it's a way to compensate the symmetry that was lost, which is something that has been, which is something that they're doing in Blijdorp as well, which I really think is really cool.
Yeah. I love the little garden you added as well. It's really nice.
I try my best to go for a mix between some of the more recent gardens we've done and the one over here. So I try to take some of the plants that were here and bring them back over here as well. So yeah,
cool.
Very cool.
We have some really cool ideas for this area. All of us are really hyped about it, but it isn't built yet, of course, as you can see. But I was really inspired by Wyatt's incredible idea, and I can't wait to see until we do something like that.
The initial idea, of course, was to have a main street going all the way to the old entrance, but now we have this building kind of in the middle of that, and it's going to break it up, and it's going to be really cool. I think it's also just a lot more interesting of a layout. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, that's it for now. As I said, it's a bit of a shorter episode. I'm sorry for that. But yeah, Goron, you are next. And
yes.
I thought you said something about wanting to do the wolf exhibit.
Dude, I have so many ideas. I'm currently on holiday. Probably excuses for the shitty audio quality. I'm recording this from my hotel. No, I've been visiting so many zoos, and I've seen a lot of cool wolf habitats this week, and I've got a lot of cool ideas. I already had a cool idea because I was really inspired by Amsterdam's wolf habitat. I'm going to see if I can combine some of these ideas together to create something really unique. So either that, or maybe I'll do some stuff in the tropical house. I don't know. I don't have that much time next week, so it's probably going to be a shorter thing as well, maybe. But we'll see what I manage to do. I've got a lot of inspiration at least, so should be good.
I also, we were talking about audio quality. I also have to apologize because my fan was on this entire time and I didn't. I'm so sorry.
You could like take MP3s and like take out the noise in Audacity, but
I'm so sorry, everyone.
He needs it. He needs his fresh air to get better.
Yeah, I need some cool air because I really do have a fever right now.
And here comes my cough.
Okay, we're back. Audio. Oh my god, this episode is an absolute.
Goodbye.
Yeah. Before we say goodbye, Wyatt, you also have a new episode on your channel soon-ish?
I wouldn't like...
Don't put him on the spot like that.
Soon-ish. Like, I don't have any major, like, scheduled plans.
Discussing it first.
I'm getting close to one, so stay tuned for that.
Alright, sweet. I'm sorry, you said something about that on Discord, so I thought you would have something today. But anywho, Goron, you do have a new episode on your channel, so people go watch that. And
it's a tutorial, it's useful.
Yes, exactly, go do that. And the next video on my channel is probably going to be another Koali episode, so if you're interested in that, look forward to that. Yeah, we're gonna wrap things up. I'm tired. I am not okay. And we'll see you all in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye. Aha!